Law is shifting, and the old map doesn't work anymore. This is Legal Pirates, a podcast for founders, operators, and personal injury leaders who don't wait for permission to lead change. We are category designers and collaboration friendly. Each episode explores the moves reshaping how law is built, delivered, and trusted. One question guides every conversation. What map are you using now that the old one no longer works? Let's navigate the shift. Hey guys, I'm here with Bobby Childs of Insurance Claim HQ. Hey Bobby.
Nick, great to meet
Nice
you.
to have you on, dude.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. So Insurance Claim HQ, we started in August 2020, we're based outside of New Orleans. We operate nationwide. We are a property and casualty law firm. So I know we're at a personal injury first conference, but so we're a little bit of the odd doc out. It's a little bit of a niche practice area. But, you know, it's interesting, you know, coming in Louisiana, we get a lot of property damage. So it made sense to sort of open up that kind of practice area there.
Oh, awesome. And what's your role at the firm?
I'm marketing director.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So you're not a lawyer.
Not a lawyer. I don't play one on TV either, no.
Well, sometimes the lawyer that likes marketing eventually goes into that role, so I didn't know.
Yeah, so in a previous lifetime, I worked in TV and production and marketing. And then I started at our firm literally right after a major hurricane, Hurricane Ida, where I kind of knew nothing about legal marketing.
Right.
So it was interesting because I had some marketing background, obviously, and then to come in and sort of learn this from scratch and also sign up as a client, which I think is sometimes the best way to dive in.
Right.
Go through see what every client goes through, learn the steps, learn where hiccups are. You know, where can we come in and sort of soften and smooth out some of the client experience during their entire journey. A lot of things we've sort of, you know, we've been working on and playing around with for the last 4 years.
Awesome. So you joined them in 2020, right after the
2021.
2021.
So the firm was about a year old. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Cool. And then tell us a little bit about Insurance Claim HQ. I mean, I know that what space it's in the category, but
sure.
What are you doing with AI especially, and anything else?
AI is it's our partner Galen Hare loves technology, loves emerging tech.
Oh, cool.
And when AI, he's had his finger in the pulse of AI and technology. So he's where one of the presentations that's going on now, they mentioned law firms are typically are the last to bring in technology.
Yeah.
He's like, no, let's go first and let's do it responsibly and let's do it to increase efficiency and buy back some time for our attorneys and our staff. So we've got a lot of really cool things sort of in practice now, AI related.
Oh, wow.
But we're always looking to improve them. You know, we've got a custom-made AI chatbot on our website. We've got a custom intake agent for overnight. Obviously, we work with a couple of vendors that are here on the case management side of things. In marketing, some AI content. We've got AI automations for some of our things. So it's all really cool. And we're always looking to, like, my big thing for the year, it's AI and automation are like my driving goals for 2026.
And what are you using mostly, like N8N?
N8N.
Cool.
Yeah, specifically N8N. We just built out a really cool automation that we're sort of like looking at and testing right now.
Oh, really?
So
can you tell us a little bit about what it does or the outcome that you're looking to get out of it, or no? That's fine. That's cool. Yeah. That's awesome. So if you were to give advice to like a lawyer that's watching this, maybe that's not as tech forward, what would you say about where to get started or where to implement AI?
The first thing I would say, I think one of the most important things is make sure all of your data is clean. Make sure everything is clean, because AI is just going to come in and look at whatever you have.
When you say clean, like you have approved everything that is in there.
Everything's like where it needs to be. Everything's labeled property in your case management system.
Oh, okay.
Because AI is just going to come in, and if whatever cracks you have in your system, in your processes, it's it'll crack the entire foundation. It'll just amplify it. So make sure your data is clean, and don't be afraid of it. I mean, you know, AI is obviously not a replacement for your entire firm. It's not go fire all your case managers and attorneys. It's not that kind of thing. But it's a tool to that's built to really help bring back some time, so you can focus more on strategy and that sort of thing.
I feel like most people, they want perfection, and it's very young. Obviously, it's not perfect, but humans aren't perfect either.
Correct.
So we can't expect it to be perfect.
But,
ever,
it's got its limits right now, and obviously it's such a fast changing, developing technology, insanely fast, scarily fast. But you sort of know its limitations and work within its limitations.
Gotcha.
And then, don't try to make it do things that it's not really meant to do, because then you're just going to be disappointed and say, well, I don't need to use AI.
And you mean generally, or within each of the tools that you use as well? Okay, cool. Yeah. So, and then I know that you said responsibly when you said that your founder, tech forward as he is, wants to do it responsibly. How long ago did you start using AI? Because it seems like you've been doing this for a little while now.
I think he started using AI about 3 to 4 years ago.
Dude, that's early.
That's early.
Right?
And then slowly adding on to it and adding on to it and adding on to it.
Yeah, I mean, back then it must have been.
It was it was a little cringy at times, but now it's to the point where it obviously can help with on things with the legal side and drafting and looking at things and putting out summaries for attorneys. And obviously you always have to have the human touch, right? If you draft something like you would do if you were drafting a document yourself, you would double check it, triple check it yourself.
Right.
Same thing with AI. Have it draft something, you still have to go back and look at it, because we've seen the cases of people attorneys turning things into court, and judges are like, that's not a real case, it's a little hallucination. So just be wary of that.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just such a powerful tool, and we can't wait to see how what the next 6 months, 12 months looks like.
So thank you for that. So what's interesting to me is not only is the AI evolving, but how would you talk about or describe like how it's learning you, because you've been doing it for so long? Obviously, it takes some time to also get accustomed to you and to train these LLMs.
So, in marketing, one thing we do, we have a podcast. It's sort of B2B focused, the Level Up Claims podcast. We work with a lot of contractors.
I'm so sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Level Up Claims.
Level Up Claims podcast.
We work with a lot of contractors and public adjusters and folks that are in the sort of storm restoration industry.
Okay.
And the podcast is sort of meant to sort of help them with claims, but also help them run their business better.
Okay.
And we always try to create some show notes for Galen, our host. And when I was creating those with AI, the more it learns about me, I'll send it transcripts of all the podcasts itself. So now it knows his voice.
Right.
It knows what type of things he likes to ask. It knows what kind of flow it likes. He likes for the show. So now it's just pumping that out with very minimal. Like, there was a lot of work in the beginning, but now it's so easy. It's
continuing to learn, obviously just like AI does.
Where it would take a couple hours before to really do put together some show notes for an episode. 10 minutes now, maybe. Yeah. If that.
Cool. Well, this is not as sensitive data on the marketing side, right? So I'm sure you use other things like ChatGPT or Claude on the writing side. Is that true?
Well, I'm a creative, so I love writing, but I will use it for ideation.
Okay.
And I will use it to polish some of my writing. And I find the more I use it, the more it knows my voice. The more it knows, your law firm sort of does this, and it uses this kind of language. Maybe you should replace this word with this, or this word with. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, a lot of polishing with.
Which ones do you usually turn to tools wise?
I'm a big ChatGPT guy.
Yeah.
I
even for the writing ideation, all that, use it the most.
I think at this point in time, because I've used it so much, it knows our voice.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I know there are other models that are better at creative writing, but I'll probably explore those later. But I'll for now, ChatGPT is doing a job.
Yeah, we've had some ups and downs with the different models that have come out, but overall, they're still the best of the category king, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what was the biggest takeaway or action item from the expo so far?
The biggest takeaway or action item. I think given day one, it feels like there are a lot of firms that are wanting to test the waters and bring AI into their business, into operations, and are afraid to take that little leap of faith.
Yeah.
I say go for it, but go for it responsibly.
Okay.
Just go for it. It'll put a little bit of work in, put a little time in, it'll pay dividends.
That's a really great advice. And at Insurance Claim HQ, I hope I get that right.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
so
right.
just
Thank
checking.
you. Yeah.
Insurance Claim HQ. Who's your ideal client?
Our ideal clients are homeowners,
Okay.
business owners,
Homeowners and business owners
who have gone through any type of property damage, be it a storm, a fire, a pipe burst, whatever it is. And their insurance companies are delaying, denying, underpaying their claims.
Oh.
And they're stuck and they're frustrated. And
I've had a friend that recently went through this.
We want to come in and help.
Wow, that's awesome. So how can people find you?
Go over to insuranceclaimhq.com and you can read all about us. Also, Insurance Claim HQ on all the social channels. So.
Insurance Claim HQ. Thank you so much, Bobby. This was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for listening to Legal Pirates. Remember, the old rules aren't coming back. Follow the show and keep charting your own course. We'll see you next time.